The glare on my glasses is just driving me absolutely insane. So I'm taking them off, which means I'm talking to you blind, which makes me nervous because I can't see squat. All right, so I'm gonna do a chill weekend with me, and this was supposed to start yesterday. A pop tire happened, and Sebastian and I had an impromptu date at Discount Tire, which was fantastic. But we didn't end up doing those things. Something I'm actually really excited for, which I wasn't planning, was I got one of those big Keurig machines for Christmas, and all these pods came in, and I have one of those little pod organizers, and I want to organize my pods.
I've been out of my head, can't get out of bed. Too much on my brain, but got it good, can't complain. It's like I'm losing my mind, and time's hard to find. What's a girl gotta do to get?
Is this a good angle? So my mom's not here yet, so I'm gonna stock my pods. This is my coffee bar. There's usually way more mugs hung up here, but they're usually the first to go. So if the dishes aren't done, this is empty. But I have my brand new Keurig. This would make a cute TikTok too. Hold up, I'm gonna get my tripod. So my mom texted me that she's on her way to pick me up, and I'm still wearing house slippers. So I'm gonna throw on some boots real quick. So my mom and I are going to a really cute plant shop. Obviously, I will show you it. My plan is to get one plant for the house, because we do have a really nice bathtub here, and I've been taking baths a lot more often, and I really want one of those like cute, like bougie bath areas. I'll drop some Pinterest inspo. I want something like this. Now, as for getting it, is something else entirely. Okay, boots are on. I also feel like I need to finish my coffee. I am not going to bring my book yet. When I come drop off the plant, I'm gonna pick up the book, and then I'm going on a solo date. I have not gone on one of these since I got married. I haven't done that in a really long time. So once I get back with my plant, I'm gonna go out, take myself on a reading date at my favorite little coffee shop. Chug, 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 chug. Me and my mom share locations with each other, so I'm gonna stalk her and see how close she is. She hasn't left her house. While we're waiting, I'll just tell you the rest of my plans. So after my solo date, we're going out with my sister and my brother-in-law. Also, I don't know if I've said why I'm filming this video. I actually had a very big end of year video planned that ended up totally falling through, which I was still pretty sad about, but you know what? It happens. I was just gonna move on to the next project. I had a really fun beginning of the year video that I planned around having one day off of work. Turns out there was a miscommunication. I didn't have that day off of work. And then on top of that, I have pretty much been on and off sick since New Year's Eve. So for the past week, I have just been going through it. And I had to work New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And I think working while sick just made it worse. This was the first weekend of the year that I actually felt like a living human being and I could actually do something nice. So I thought, why not do a weekend in my life? Because this weekend means a lot to me, even if I'm not really doing much. It's a very chill weekend, but full of things that I would not have been able to do when I was sick. Like hang out with my mom, go on a solo date, hang out with my sister and her husband, so. All right, mom is almost here, so let's go plant shopping.
3, 2, 1. Arguing again, arguing about something so simple. Make it clear, tell me why you're running back to him. Feeling insecure, feeling like there's more to your character. Every tear that you cry is worth it in the end. But baby, tell me, how have you not figured it out? Ooh, dry your eyes.
What'd you get?
Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful.
It's like those little, the Russian glass dolls where like when you take its head off, another one pops out.
Yeah. Oh,
I really like this one. Takes off the price tag before dad sees. Refilming so we can see the bottom. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Needs a little trim.
So she's going in that one. Oh yeah, that's gonna look amazing. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, join me. This is a really long video of us eating cake. Okay, so now it's time for the coffee shop. My neighbor is awkwardly staring at me. I'm only gonna have, I probably shouldn't have my camera up there while I'm driving, because if you go flying, like there's nothing I can do about that. Don't vlog and drive.
I don't wanna let you down. It's the only thing I think about every morning. You know my life ain't figured out, but I promise if you stick around it'll never get boring. We'll spend nights, cheap red wine, look at flats even though we can't afford them. I don't wanna let you down.
Alright, so I am back from the coffee shop. It was really nice. I will say I ended up not getting much reading done because I ended up talking on the phone a lot with my mom and my husband, going back and forth, because there is a very interesting job opportunity, potentially, and I think I'm just gonna apply and see what happens. Now, we have to leave in like 5 minutes, somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes to go to my sister's house. Be back in like 10 minutes.
I don't wanna mess around. You're the only one I want there at the end of my story. It's the only thing I figured out. Cause everything else in my life without you would be boring. And we'll spend nights, cheap red wine, look at flats even though we can't afford them. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna lose you now. I don't wanna let you down.
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
And an interesting turn of events. After coming home from church, I ate lunch, and then I laid down in bed. And next thing I knew, I was waking up at 3 p.m. So I guess I was tired and I really needed a nap. That nap just felt so good that I cannot feel guilty for it. I refuse to. It is 3:08 currently. I have somewhere to be at 4. I want to submit my application, and when I opened up the application, it said that it was a 30 to 60 minute process. So I don't want to rush it and not do well on it. But I think I might be able to get it done, then go. Then maybe after the social, I can plant my plants and maybe call it a day, because that's a lot to get done in one day. I'm gonna break something. There we go. Honestly, I didn't know there was an outlet right there until like 2 days ago. It's been life-changing because I live in this part of the couch. Ooh, okay, this is the first time I've actually like filled out official documentation with Mrs. That is me. I am a Mrs. It's time for me to leave. So naturally I need to start getting ready. It is a 23-step process to apply for this job. I've been working on it for 45 minutes and I'm not even halfway through step 6. Step 6 is probably the most involved one. This is taking forever. I guess you know it's a big girl job when they need all that fancy information. Okay, the event starts in 3 minutes. It's about 10 minutes away, so I need to get ready. We're gonna come back to this tonight. I am going to get some cocoa and cookies now. Thankfully, my sister is also late, so I feel a lot less bad about being late. Okay, that was only like an hour and I actually didn't record anything.
So yeah, I'm already walking back into the house.
This 30-minute to an hour application I have now been working on for over 3 hours, and I am still not done. Turns out there is like some documents and stuff they need that I just don't have right now that I can get tomorrow. But the last thing I need to do is write an introduction letter. I've never done that before. I've written a lot of cover letters, but not introductions. I will be cranking that out real quick with the rest of the time I have tonight, which isn't that much. We'll see what I can accomplish. I have some very exciting news. I have done everything that I can do tonight. And I have less than an hour before 10. So here's the dealio. I got these plants and I want to pot them. And once I pot them, like that's just gonna be the last thing. And then I'm just gonna chill the rest of the night. So I feel like since y'all went shopping with me for the plants, you should get to be here for the planting. And then I'm going to bed. And it'll be a lovely way to close out our lovely weekend together. All right, let's do this thing.